Okay, we're ready. So we start, palms on your thighs, shoulders back and chest open. Breathing in and out. Eyes closed lightly, mouth slightly open, relaxing and releasing mouth, tongue, and jaw. Taking a moment to notice your body. How is it right now in this moment? And to release any unnecessary tension you might observe anytime during class that you feel something, feel tense, feel tight in a way that is not necessary, let it go. Anytime in your day, same thing. Let it go. As you breathe out, allow all feelings of tiredness, stress, worry. Let any ache or pain leave your body, drift into space, and dissolve. And breathing in, allow fresh, light, happy energy to enter your body and circulate freely. Gently, quietly, effortlessly, renewing your body as you breathe. And let's do our humming breath. So I'll say inhale, and we do 3 breaths humming. Inhaling. And normal breath, and pardon me. Breathing normally and letting the vibrations move through your body. We'll be doing our continuing with our finger meditations that we were doing last week. And we're going to be holding the second finger very gently. This finger is connected to your liver. And the sound that we're going to make to release any fear, releasing fear. We're going to make a sound that's like blowing out a candle or wind. So it's, I don't know if you can hear that. So as if you were blowing out a candle, releasing fear, opening up to the courageousness inside you. I'm very sorry. Doing the sound again. Holding on to the pointer finger on your other hand. And then once again, repeating the sound. I'm very sorry. I'll be right back. You be breathing. And as you're ready, eyes open and gaze soft, coming back. Again, my apologies. That doesn't usually happen. Never actually happened before, so apologies for that. Let's move to our standing meditation and hope that the coughing stops. Standing either next to your chair, behind your chair, someplace your chair is comfortably near you. I'll remove my water near me. All right, everybody okay? Thank you for your understanding. So we stand with our feet hip shoulder width apart. You're sitting into the heels, so the weight's going right down through the center of your leg, through the ankle and the front part of the heel, as if you were sitting. Arms are at your side, palms back. Chest is open. Eyes are closed if it's comfortable. Continuing to release any unnecessary tension. And allow your body to become a helium balloon. So imagining light, helium balloon body. So you no longer need muscles and bones. Instead, you're supported by a light, radiant, helium type energy, filling you with a sense of calm, peace, well-being. And as you float effortlessly in your mind, go to a wonderful healing place. It could be real or imaginary. And enjoy being right there, right where you are, here or there. And allow your arms to float out to your side. A small A-frame. Begin to experience energy in the fingertips. Expressing energy through the tips of your fingers, although your arms are floating, they're light. You can turn the thumbs just a little bit up to help keep the chest, heart center open. Full breath in and out. Floating the arms back down, palms facing back. And allowing the arms to float just gently behind you, not too far, enough to help you again be conscious of the opening of the heart center, the lungs. The tendency is always to bring the shoulders in. We want to open the heart. Arms floating back down to your side. Trying to maintain that openness in the heart center as you allow the arms to float up. So they're a little outside of the body, just enough to keep the shoulders open. Elbows are relaxed, wrists are relaxed. Put a little energy into the fingers, but don't make them tense. And imagine that you're drawing energy up through the palms of your hands, through the soles of your feet. Happy, fresh, radiant energy circulating freely through your body. Continuing to refresh. And floating the arms down. And let's let the chin drop gently to your chest, rolling it down, and then rolling it from side to side, ear to shoulder, just gently massaging the back of your neck, the upper back. Always gentle with the neck. And chin down. Head rolling up. And just bring the shoulders up. All right, let's do our dynamic breath that we were working on. I think we worked on it last week. So your arms are crossed, open, and they come out, and there's a like a ha breath, slightly more expansive and dynamic breath. So you're pushing it out. And on the third one, make this the third one, you hold. So my elbows are relaxed. Good. Now I want to just work on the legs for a moment. I think I showed this last week, but I want to show it again. So when I say shift back, my weight is going down through the back heel. There's still a little weight on the front. My body is straight, it's not leaning back. It's just going straight down through the ankle and heel. And I can shift to the front heel. So I'm going from the back heel to the front heel. I'm sitting. The knees are bent, but it isn't that I'm bending the knees, it's that I'm sitting. Is everybody comfortable with that? And if you stop in the middle, that's what we call 50-50. So weight's going through both ankles and both heels at this moment in time. All right, so let's start back, and we're going to be just gently moving, and then I'll tell you when we're going to start the dynamic part. So as we're back, hands open, and we're just going to do some gentle, not dynamic, but doing the move. So you're shifting back into front heel, back heel, front heel, breathing and releasing. Good. And on this next one, we'll start our 3 ha breaths. Push it out. And last one, hold. And as you're holding, see if there's tension somewhere. Maybe it's in your shoulders, maybe it's in your glutes, maybe it's in your thighs. Just release the tension that you don't need. Arms down, shifting back. Other foot is back, other foot is forward. So we repeat. Gentle to begin. Shifting back and forth from back heel to front heel. And dynamic. Hold. Arms are down. Bringing the front foot back, putting the other foot forward. We'll do another set. Starting gently, shift back, arms open, coming forward, gently moving. And we'll do dynamic breath. Hold. Arms down, leg is back, other leg is forward. Starting back, breathing in, gentle. And now we're going to do dynamic. Hold. Arms are down. You can bring your feet back to parallel. Swing just a little bit. Your feet can be, again, they're hip shoulder width a little bit wider if you want. And we're going to interlace the fingers. Front, maybe about navel height. Arms are close to the body, and we're just allowing your legs are, your hips are moving, your waist is moving very gently from side to side. Does not have to be a big motion. You can feel the weight shifting from one side to the other gently, one foot to the other. Once more to each side. Coming back to center and pause. Palms are gently touching, close to the heart. And in this one, we're going to be making gentle rotations, so the waist is moving. It's gently forward, gentle rotation, so it's not an arm movement, but it is a body movement. One direction. And always I trust you to do what's comfortable for you. And coming back to center, pause. And when you're ready, we'll reverse direction. Coming back to center, we pause. Now you're going to gently tuck your chin, and you're going to come forward just a little bit from the waist and breathe. Coming back to center. Allow the elbows to help you bring the arms up a bit. Breathing in and out. Repeating, chin is down, so you're coming forward, take a breath. Coming back, elbows helping. Chin down. And coming up. And pause. Allowing the arms to float forward. They're going to separate. Helium balloon, they're going to float all the way down to your side. Gently shifting the weight from side to side, letting the body move in that direction. The arms will be naturally swinging. Let's tap off the front of the shoulder. Chest, side of your chest. And sternum. And ribs. And below the ribs. And solar plexus. And navel. And below the navel. Coming back to standing, pause for a moment. And let's get our legs warmed up, which I like to do every week. So you have your chair, you're on the right side of your chair, so we can all be working on our right leg, starting with the leg, with the ankle, pardon me. It's all the legs. So the ankle is turning one direction, we're rotating it one direction and then the other. Point the toe and flex the toe, point and flex, point and flex. And then that right leg is back and you're using your chair as you need, gently swinging forward. Called relaxed leg swinging, good. One more. And we're going to swing out to the side. Good, and we're going to swing back. Good. And we're going to go forward and around. And then we're going to come back. Good. Excellent. So now let's move to the other side or move your chair. It's probably easier. Starting with the ankle on the left leg or the other leg, whichever leg you didn't do. And move the ankle around one direction and then the other. Point the toe and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And the leg is back and we're going to swing it gently forward. Swinging the leg, so relax leg swinging, coming up. And we're going to swing out to the side. And we're going to swing back when you're ready. Forward and around. And coming back. Excellent. Good, and let's everyone return to sitting for a moment, just take a break before we continue. Palms are resting on your thighs, lightly touching. Soft, ha breath, inhaling. Normal breath. Actually, let's cross our arms and do one more set of it. Soft, ha breath. Inhaling. Arms floating back down. And as you're ready, eyes opening, gaze soft. Any questions? Everybody doing okay so far? All right, good. We'll move then back. We'll stand again. And keep your chair somewhere nearby so you have it if you need it anytime. We're going to continue our work on developing energy, the sense of the energy body and the energy all around. I think we did a little of this last week. So your hands are at a diagonal. This will be a slightly different exercise, but it's the same idea. So you can look at your hands and you can see the space between them. We're going to float them up to about solar plexus height. And we're going to expand just enough so you feel it's like taffy energy or magnetic energy. They're going to be pulled back together. But they can't get too close. They want to expand again. And when you come here, pause. Feel the energy between the palms of your hands, insides of your arm. Just begin to think about it. You might not experience anything, but we're beginning to develop the sense as your palms float down that there might be even energy still in the balls of the palms of your hands. Okay, now we're going to put one foot slightly forward. Small step. And now we're shifting again from heel to heel. And as you shift, the arms float a little bit higher. Coming back and down. And we'll just be repeating this. Expanding, coming back toward each other. Palms turn down, shift back. Shifting forward as the arms float up. Shift back as the arms float down. floating up. And down. And again. Breathing. Floating that energy ball. Pause as you float back. Allow that leg, the legs that's in front, to come back to hip shoulder width. Shift your weight. Other foot is forward just a little bit. And we're going to come forward to your heel. Arms come up to about chest height. And as you shift back, they float down. Floating up to my chest. Float down as you shift back. Breathing and floating. You can imagine the energies coming up from the earth, down from the heavens. 2 more. And last one here. Floating the arms down. Bringing that foot back. Now we're going to widen the stance a little bit. If you want, your toes can turn just slightly out. Coming up. Expand. We're moving just a little bit faster now. Not fast, but a little bit faster. Pulling and gathering. Floating. And once more like this. Float and breathe. Floating down. Pause. Bring your feet back to hip shoulder width, and then we're going to take it just a slightly longer step forward, not a lot. I don't want anybody to be uncomfortable. Once again, you're going to float. And palms, and we float down. Shifting back, float down to 50-50. Float down as you shift back. And you can go a little bit faster if you want. Nothing in Tai Chi is ever fast. Last one on this leg. Float the arms down. Bring that leg back. Other leg is forward. It's a slightly longer stance and you're coming up. Last one. And down, put back. This time we're going to bring our feet closer together. It doesn't have to be touching, but closer together. And this time we're going to go faster and higher, so the hands are going to float up. and down, and you're going to bend your knees, not bend your knees, but sit. So I'm going a little bit faster and we'll do more of them. All right, let's go. Sitting, arms float up, they come down. Two more. Pause and hip shoulder width. And once again, just slowly, hands come up. This time we won't pulse. We'll just bring them up, turn, and float down. Weights going through the ankle and the heel. Knees are bending slightly, so you're sitting as the arms float up, sitting. Straightening as the arms float down. Couple more, sitting. And one last. And let's let the arms float up and down 3 times at your own pace. Pause. Swinging once again. Everybody doing okay? You want to sit or are you okay continuing? Okay, continuing? Okay, then that's what we're going to do. Anybody can sit anytime, so. All right. Let's shift the weight to one side and then to the other. And you're imagining, actually, if you can imagine or remember what a trampoline might feel like, that the weight, that your energy is bouncing you up a little bit, although your feet are not leaving the ground. But there's a lightness and a bounce to the movement. Good. Shifting back and forth. Now as you shift to the one side, the other arm is going to come up. Energy in the fingers are pointing up about, I guess I'm about chin height. As I shift back, both hands are neutral and my body is neutral. Now I'm shifting to the other side, allowing the weight, and the other hand comes up. So we're doing the opposite hand. So I'm here, I'm neutral. As I shift to my right, the left hand comes up across the body. As I come back down to neutral, shifting to the left, the right hand comes up, and there's energy in the fingers. As I come back, I'm back to basic, releasing, shifting. Pause, shift. We'll go twice more to each side. Very nice. Coming back to standing. We let the arms float up. The fingers are open as they float down. Both hands, the wrists come up so the fingers are up. So good, that looks good, everybody. Just floating and releasing. And you can go at your own speed here. Do a few more, and then we'll do one arm at a time. So now one hand, and then the other. One, and then the other. You can be pulling that energy up. Just imagine it. Both hands are going to swing again, just a little bit. You're going to interlace the thumbs, looking up, stretch up, just as high as you're comfortable. Fold at the elbows. Now you're going to bend at the waist, and your knees are slightly bent. As you bend at the waist, let your chin be relaxed down at your chest so you're not holding anything in your head or neck. And then bend, release pressure and tension in your lower back. Going only as low as far as you can comfortably go. And then let the arms extend. Some of you might only be just a slight bend, or you might be able to go further. It's whatever your body is wanting to do today. Every day is different. Rolling up slowly with your arms behind you. Go ahead and do once more like that. Thumbs together, look up, stretch up. Usually the second time, it takes less time to release. Holding the elbows, bending at the waist, rolling to your comfort level, extending when you're ready. Arms behind, and you're rolling up. Thumbs together, looking up and stretching up. Palms together in front of your heart, breathing. It's going to one side, and then the other. Coming back, floating the arms up, floating them down. And swinging once again. And we can all return to sitting. Once again, just interlace the fingers. Your knees are close together as is comfortable for you, and we're just going to move from side to side for a little bit. Very gently as we did standing. So the body is moving, the arms go with you. Pause. Let's put one palm face up on the thigh, on your thigh, The other hand is tapping from your heart. And it taps over to the resting shoulder, gently, gently taps down the arm, all the way to the hand. Turning the arm over, comes up to the top, to your shoulder, comes back to your heart. Gentle taps. Tapping hand goes down, and the other hand will tap over to the shoulder and down, all the way to your hand. When you get to the hand, coming up to the tops of the shoulders, both hands are going to be tapping now. Outside of your body, outside of your knees, going down to your ankles and however far you can get, coming up the inside of your leg to the knees and the thigh and the belly. Rubbing hands together, just gently give your lower back a little massage. Taking a breath as we return the palms to your thighs lightly as we began. Helium balloon body. And once again, let's gently, gently hold the pointer finger. I think I said liver before, it's actually the kidney. I'm sorry for that. It was kidney. Releasing fear, allowing courage to shine through. Let's do the sound, which is a sound of blowing out a candle or a wind. And the other pointer finger. Doing the sound. Wherever fear takes you. You might not remember which organ or what the sound is. Just hold on to your pointer finger and breathe. Returning palms to your thighs. Taking a moment to notice your body. How is it right now? And to appreciate all that your body does do for you each day. What it's done so far today. Take time to appreciate the other people here practicing with you today. Making sure to take time to appreciate yourself. And know that this sense of lightness, of peace, is inside you. It is you. Anytime you want or need, it's there for you. So as you begin to come back, bringing it with you as you move into the next part of your day. Quiet and peace. Breath. Eyes opening as you're ready, gaze soft. Okay, I've unmuted everybody. Any questions, comments, observations? hear somebody talking, but I don't know who.
I think that sounds like a radio or TV on in someone's.
Okay. Everybody okay? Joe, you have a question?
Very relaxing.
We'll say that.
Very relaxing.
Nobody does. That's why I
Class.
last time I was there.
Thank
Good.
you.
I'm glad you were here. And Bill, you okay up there? You're
Yep.
up there, meaning in the top of my screen. Okay. And Kathy? And how about you, Bev? Did it help your, I know you were in a crisis, so do you feel a little
Yeah.
bit better?
Yes, I do feel better. Thank you. And I also feel energy, which helps me to feel capable.
Good.
Thank-
Wonderful. You know,
Thank
it's funny. It's funny when I first started studying Tai Chi, you know, I heard my teacher talks about the energy all the time. And I'm like, I've never heard the word energy personified, the energy.
Yeah.
But it is the basis of all that we do. So this idea that there is this energy, that the energy is out there for us to borrow and take advantage of, as opposed to tightening up and using what little we have of our own. So good. I look forward to seeing you not next week because it's Memorial Day and I'm having a big barbecue with 50,000 people in my backyard.
How are you
Oh,
going to social distance? How will you social distance with that, Jane?
Well, you know, but I saw there was an announcement that the Republican Party is planning to do their convention with 50,000 people.
Well,
Yes.
then you can. If
Respecting
they're going to do that,
guidelines.
you can have your barbecue.
I can't imagine. Anyway, good luck. Good. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you.
We'll see you. And I'll
And also, can I, just before everyone goes, if any of you are planning on joining our Northwest Happy Hour, we do that on Mondays at 4 o'clock. Last week, we got Zoom bombed. So now you would have to go to Eventbrite to sign up, because then you'll get a password, and that way we can make sure that we don't get Zoom bombed by people. So
did you have a link that people had? And you guys
it's on Eventbrite. You just have to go to eventbrite.com and just sign up for Northwest Parkinson's Happy Hour. It's Mondays today at 4 p.m. So I hope to see some of you.
No,
there.
my question to you was a different one. Before, did they just go to your site and click on a link, or did they have a special link that was sent to them?
It was a special link. We hadn't opened it to everyone before, so it was a special just to
And it got Zoom bombed. I'm surprised.
yeah, and it because we didn't have a password on the Zoom meeting, so that was how it got Zoom bombed. But
Okay, and an Eventbrite, you don't need to. You still need a password, yeah.
yeah, well, we'll have your email and your name to be able to then, if anyone does anything, we can then block them from all further events. It's
Okay.
like we let people in and they're not showing their face or their
Oh, so I see. They would show up in the waiting room, and you'd let them in even if you didn't know them.
Yes, the thing with waiting room is you're just going to let them in anyway, right? Like when these are open free classes, it's if someone wants to use a fake name and just wait there. But now we've decided you have to have your camera on and your at least when you come in, so we can then just.
I'm just asking because I've never been bombed, and I don't know how to
We've
protect.
been bombed twice, so we're learning. We're just putting passwords on everything.
I
So,
don't let just anybody in out of the waiting room. I have to know their name. I don't.
yeah, I know. It's
Right.
Miran, you want to say something?
yes.
Yeah, Miran, congratulations for how much money you raised on a walk last week.
Thank you to all of you who really done all that hard work. All of you have just we are blown away because
How much did you raise?
they are over 45, around close to 45,000, which is just amazing. And because we normally have an in-person walk on Mercer Island near our office where we close, where we do it in the park, and we thought there was just no way we're going to get even close to, a number like that. But it was amazing. Thank you to all of you.
Yeah.
We have a local walk too, our APDA, not the P,
Yeah.
and it's on the 31st, I think.
Yeah, we decided that we were not going to risk anything to our population, to our people. So we just said to people, just walk with your own family.